Welcome back to Restore, Repair, and Resell. Today we're working on a John Deere Stx38 lawn tractor. Doing the maintenance on it, and it has absolutely no brakes. So we're going to see if that's just an adjustment, or it needs pads, or needs something else, or what the deal is with it. So far all I've done with it is replace the battery that was no good, and drop the oil. I still need to refill the oil on it. So we'll pick up from there and see what we can do about the brakes on it. So I'm going to try and get this, the rear wheel off of here. I've got a good pair of convertible snap ring pliers. Right now they're set up for an external snap ring. A good quality pair of snap ring pliers makes a lot of difference. If you have cheapies and they twist and flex and everything else, they can just make you miserable. I mean, they're better than nothing, but well, looks like we got lucky there. The axle has been greased or whatever, plus this tractor's been garaged all its life. I bought it last week from a customer. I repaired his other tractor. He had a Craftsman tractor, and this tractor here he was going to have me repair, and then he was going to sell it. And I said, well, you know, if you want, I'll just buy the tractor from you. So that's what we did. Move in a little closer, see if we can get a view of this brake assembly. So I'm going to pull the assembly right off of here, so I can examine the brake pads or pucks or whatever you want to call them, and see. I think it just needs an adjustment, but I'm this far, I might as well pull it right out and see what it looks like. And then you've got two 3/8 bolts that hold the Kind of a little miniature caliper in here. Okay, so here's the little caliper type deal, and the brake shoe, brake pad. So everything looks pretty good. I'm just going to clean it up. We'll put it back together. I think all it needs is a little adjustment. Okay, so here's the assembly, and there's two pins. They are pushed by this kind of cam action lever here, the actuator lever. So I'm just going to take those pins out. And I'll spray this assembly down. And spray the pins down. Get them all nice and wiped clean. And then I'm just going to put a little dab of CRC brake and caliper grease. They're not a channel sponsor, but CRC makes great products. I'll put the shim and the pad back in here. And we'll put a little bit of that grease on the arm there where it pushes against those pins as well. Keep everything moving nice. A lot of people say you shouldn't grease things like this because it attracts dirt and grass clippings and stuff, but 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Okay, so let me pop this back in here. I'll put a little A little dab of never sees on these bolts before I put them back in there. This high temperature copper based never sees. Okay, so now we'll get this adjusted up. There's one like a aviation nut or nylock nut, whatever you want to call them, with the nylon insert to keep it from backing off, and that's what adjusts the brakes on this. So we'll turn it in a little bit and check the pedal. It can still go a little more. Still needs to go more. That seems pretty good there. I'm going to stop there because I want to see the parking brake lever doesn't work on this either. So I want to see if that just needs lubing up, and I don't want to get the brakes so tight that you can't engage the parking brake. So let me take a quick look at that and we'll get back with you. Okay, so now the parking brake is working nicely. So now we'll put the rear wheel back on it. Put some never sees on the shaft, and then if that wheel ever has to come off again, we stand a far better chance of it not being rusted onto the axle. Okay, so that's going to do it for this one, for part one. Part two, we'll get into tuning up the engine a little bit. Just replacing the fuel filter, air filter, spark plug, and a few other things. The brakes seem to work good on it now. The parking brake works now. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if this is the sort of thing you like. We do a lot of lawn tractor repairs here, a little bit of classic car repair, a little bit of light machining, all sorts of things. Right now I've got to get the tools picked up, get this off the lift, and fill the oil on it, and then I've got to bring in another lawn tractor that I've got to put do a transmission swap in. The transmission is no good. It seems to be locked up. Maybe when I get into it, I'll find out that something else is locking up the transmission. I don't know. But on a cursory thing, it seems like the transmission's locked up. And I've got another tractor here with a blown engine, so I think what we're going to do is swap transmissions, because the other one's got a good transmission in it. So we'll see what goes on with that. So I'll see you on this one on part 2, and have a nice day and stay healthy.